Today we're in western Colorado at a little town called Loma, right outside of Grand Junction. You know, as a cowboy, I love horses and working cattle, but it's not every day I get to do it in the heart of the great Rocky Mountains. So it is my honor to ride with professional cutting horse trainer, Scott Amos. Let's roll.
This episode of The Ride with Cord McCoy is brought to you by Mill Creek Spreaders, makers of the world's only stainless steel compact manure spreaders.
I was raised about 90 miles east of here, and I love the mountains. I love to hunt and fish, and I've never been able to get that out of my blood. And Texas and those states are the place to be, but I found a way to still have my mountains and enjoy it. And I don't haul as much as a lot of them guys do, but I still train and ride a lot of 3-year-olds and colts and compete, and I love living in these mountains and doing a lot of different things in them, so that's why I'm here in western Colorado. You know, it's great to have my girls out there helping me. My son helps slope too, and it's good. You know, we're a pretty tight family, and it's good to have them there. It's a lot of fun. I started showing when I was a kid. My folks, my mom and dad hauled me around. My dad kind of got me started. He had horses. Started with 4-H to showing horses. I started in the reining horses. Went to work on a ranch and went to Oklahoma and was watching some guys cut, and it really interested me. And then that's how I got involved in cutting horses. In the early 90s is when I decided I wanted to go out on my own and be a cutting horse trainer. It was kind of a situation where I learned as I go, trial and error. And watched a lot of trainers and practice pens, went to a lot of shows. That's how I learned. And I had some really good people help me along the way. There's so many guys that I've rode with that I really appreciate and look up to, and I don't know if too many people, if I've helped them out or not, but I've sure enjoyed the respect and everybody that takes the time to help me learn. And there's a lot of great guys that'll teach you if you just listen. I love to get on a good horse, and I love young horses, and I love getting on them every day and really feel that horse advance, learn and get confident. And those good horses teach me also about timing and where they're supposed to be. And you know, I think the reward in it is going and winning and showing that you've done your homework or your due diligence, and it comes time to make the finals or go show that horse you've done successful. And there's so many great trainers out there. You gotta work hard at it. It's hard to win in this game, so hard work pays off. I was going to go to school to be a prosthetist, work on prostheses for people, just to help them. You know, I've always enjoyed that, and it's always been kind of something in my mind to really help someone, and especially kids, you know, to help them out. I lost my leg when I was young in a farm accident, and I'm a BK, below the knee amputee. And I just always loved getting on a horse, and they said I couldn't ride, and I told them I'm going to ride. So it's always been amazing to me how these kids with lost limbs, how they get around, even adults, how they adapt, their adaptability to life, and it's amazing. And I always thought if I didn't train horses, I'd I'd want to go do something to help them, especially kids, you know, and I just think it's great to see kids adapt. I mean, watching them ski or play sports, and it's always been a big thing of mine. So I never like the word I can't, or you can't do that. That's not my vocabulary. I don't think there's such thing as a disability. I think it's something that you just got to go do it. And I think every cutter has a goal of, you know, winning the futurity. I think I'd like to make the finals and do well there. That's been my goal, is to work hard this year, come this fall, and then have them 3-year-olds prepared, ready to go and confident. And so I'm confident in them to go down there to Fort Worth and compete. And that's what we work hard for every day. We train every day to get to that level and compete. I think there's no limitations. If you put your mind to it, you can do whatever you want to do. So I think you got to set your goals high. And if you fail, you try again. So that's what I say. I think every day when you get on these horses, you got to have an open mind. You know, it's just like, you know, I watch a lot of these great showmen and trainers, and you know, they're riding great horses, and sometimes we don't get that availability or that chance to ride them great horses. And you are what you ride that year, so you got to make the best of them. And every horse is different. Some of them, you know, some of them go straight through graduation, what I call college, and they go right on through and train. Some of them still get stuck in 4th or 5th grade. So, you know, horses are repetition. You got to train each individual. And like Paul Hansma always said, and Winston helped me a lot. Winston Hansma, he said, you got to, if there's 71 horse, you got to train them to be a 71 horse. Don't try to make them any better. And you know, I'm starting to learn that now. So I was always trying to make something better than it was, or just train that horse confident, as capable that horse is to mark. Train that horse, be confident in his job. Whether it's a 71 horse or it's a 74 horse, be confident in what it does. I think when a person brings a horse to you, you got to evaluate the horse and give them an honest opinion on what that horse is going to be. He might not be an open type of horse. You got to be honest with that customer and say he's not, if he's going to make it or not, and you try the best for everyone. And you know, my mom and dad taught me to work hard no matter what you do, and there's no quit in you. So, you know, it's the guys that are successful in this business are the guys that work hard at it. And there's a lot of successful trainers and guys I really look up to. And that's how you're going to be on top, is you got to get up, get going, and train every day and stay disciplined. And there's a lot of those guys out there, and I consider myself one of those guys. I try to work hard, and I feel I got to work a lot harder at it. So I'm going to put the time in and do it. So we're not afraid of work. The finished product is something of mine, and I'm going to be proud of it. I love, you know, teaching people what I know, and I enjoy it, you know, to help others out and help them achieve a goal that maybe they're having trouble with a horse, or if whatever I can do to help them. And you know, like I have some amateurs and stuff that I help all the way through, from going to weekend shows to major events, and it's great to teach them and really show them the basics and the foundation to get there.
I've been riding for a few years and wanted to do something a little more challenging, do a little something different with my horse. So I thought, you know, what kind of discipline can I get involved in? And I had friends who reined, and some were working cow horse people and some were cutters. And so I thought, well, okay, I'm going to give some of these trainers that, as close by as I could find them, they were about 150 miles away, but I thought I'll give a trainer in each of these categories a call and see, you know, who I can get hooked up with and kind of learn a little something about them. So I called all three of those trainers, and Scott was the only one who ever called me back. So he ended up, I told him he's the lucky winner, and Scott threw me on a horse and said, my instructions were this. He said, look straight ahead. He's like, all right, so you right-handed or left-handed? I said, well, I'm right-handed. He said, okay, put your left hand out to your side. And he goes, and just grab the saddle horn without looking. I said, okay. And I did that, and he goes, now go cut you a cow. And I'm like, really? I'm like, that's it? And I did, and I just, I mean, I just had a smile on my face immediately from the get-go. That first jump was just exhilarating, and I just absolutely loved it. The horse was a great horse, and I had a smile on my face the whole time, and I probably looked like a sack of flour sitting up there flopping around, but I absolutely fell in love with it.
We bought her first futurity horse to show at Fort Worth, and bought her a 2-year-old, bought a yearling and trained it, and then she showed at 3-year-old year.
So we went to Fort Worth with him in 2010. That was my first time ever going down there, and it was an absolutely amazing experience. Scott had the horse, obviously completely trained, and had done his best to train me. We went down and spent 3 weeks working out of in Weatherford at a Winston Hansma's place, and spent 3 weeks, like I told Scott, it felt like boot camp. He put me through my paces and really made me step up, and it was, we had lots of highs and lows along the course of getting prepared for that.
It was a good clinic for her to take because she had to be prepared to go do this, and I really enjoyed helping her do it. It was a goal for both of us, and she stepped up and achieved that goal, and it was really a fun time.
And it was a wonderful experience, and we got along well. We showed in 2 divisions and got to the finals in both, and which I was just amazed and thankful, and owe so much of that to Scott, just for the horse being prepared and him really taking the time and putting the effort into helping me, do what I needed to do. So I did my part. So it was a pretty amazing deal. And after 14 years with Scott Amos, he's a wonderful trainer first and foremost, but he's also, just a class act. He's a wonderful human being, an ethical man. He works hard. He puts 110% into everything that he does, and I have a whole lot of respect for him and appreciation for him as a coach and trainer.
But people are gonna tell that I am from Oklahoma in Colorado because I got my gloves on. Brr.
Basically, I want you to work the cow. You're the rider.
Like you're acting like I'm the trainer.
Yeah.
You're just gonna tell me what I need to do.
What I want you to do. The main thing is I want you to hold that line, and what that line is I want you to stay in control in front of that cow. That means I don't want you to fall away.
Okay.
Away from it. I want you almost like you're running the same track that cow's running.
So me and the cow stay in parallel.
Yep, parallel. So what I want you to do is when you start, we'll get your reins even there, and then you'll use your feet, and you're gonna go straight to the head of that cow even.
Straight to the head of the cow on the way.
Okay, just drop your hand. Now go. Kick. Sit down. All the way. There you go. Sit down. Good. Herd side leg. Get that right leg against him. There you go. Release. Get that stop. Whoa. Good. Dang, you ride pretty good for a bull rider. Against it. Left leg, left leg, left leg. Sit down. Okay.
Why do you say left leg there?
A herd side leg because he's falling away. See how that horse is falling away from that cow?
Yep.
You want to use this left leg and hold him against it. Sit down, sit down. Hey, I look good right there. Yeah. Good. I'm in time. All the way. Hold against that cow, release your feet, get that stop. Back up there, squeeze. Sit down, there. Ride, right there, ride. Now sit down, hit. Hey. That's better. Stay up. That's better right there, see? There.
And think about it a couple times.
There. All the way, all the way. There you go. That's where you need to be, right there. See that control you got now?
Yeah.
Awesome. Woo. That's perfect right there.
Oh. He still want to eat a cow up. He just said there, just move again.
I know. That was good.
Oh man.
Real good.
Well, the bad thing is, you know the horse is kind of maybe anticipating the cow. Well, I'm just as bad as the horse.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking, well, that turn's fixing to come, and the next thing it jumps back.
Yeah.
So then you're trying to guess what the cow's
Yeah.
doing too.
Paul Hansman always says, he says, cow, horse, then you. So you think about that. You want that in that order.
Let the cow do it.
Let the cow stops, horse stop, then you go. All in that order. You
Right.
stop. Yeah.
You shouldn't have did that. Shouldn't let me ride such a good one to start with.
You did a good
Appreciate
job.
it, yeah.
Okay, it's time to go to work. Go do our job. You try it with both feet, release your feet, and he needs to come back to you and stop. Okay? Put your hand down. Just really sit down on that butt, tailbone, and say, hey, it's time to sit down, wait.
Whoa, I think he's thinking stop now.
There you go. Back him on up. Still a little bit up there in the air, a little bit. Back him on up till he comes back to you. The more you do that and have them and come back to you before you go work a horse, you're kind of getting their mind thinking, saying, oh, I got to slow myself down, read that cow, rate to that stop. It's going to be a lot different out here today. We're on live bovine today,
Right.
so
Can't control both sides
yeah,
here.
so we're gonna do what the cow does. Cow stops, you stop. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in that herd, come through there, and I want you to step at a cow that's coming to the top. They're all fresh. The cow that's coming to the top, standing still, that wants to be cut. That herd's either going to go left or right around you. You want to step up, cut the last cow. They're out on top. Step, step, up past those other two cows. Step, good cut, good job. Now put your hand down. Ride with that. All the way, all the way. Sit down, sit down. All the way, all the way. Kick, 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 all the way over. Good, now go with it. There. Watch your cow. Okay, whoa, good,
Oh,
good.
that one about fell off. I think he could have got him.
That's a lot of baka there.
Yeah, I kind of swung on my horn there coming around the end there. Hey, yeah. I'd pull my hat down for the next one.
Let's see, let's cut something right out on top. Walking quiet up there, you're doing good. Now
Hold
look
his
to
head
your
down
left.
there, maybe?
Look off to your left, because those cows are gonna want to go right there, okay? Got a lot of cows. Let those cows go on around. Look, you got a red cow coming up left.
See ya?
Yeah, see it?
Licking his lips like he would go slow,
Yeah.
which I'm probably wrong.
You want to step up a little bit more, and that'll help that flow go on around. Up on top. Red cow still there. Black cow up there is all right. Up to it, up to it. Be patient, be patient. Patient, up to it, up to it. Now you want to step up. Keep coming up. There. There, wait, wait, make him wait right there. Good. Now get all the way over there, all the way. Okay, shorten out a little bit. You want to get all the way. All the way and hold him. Take him all the way to your left and hold him over there next time.
Ready?
Yep.
Raise your
Now
hand
there,
and go.
now go. There. All the way. There. Kick all the way over. That's better. Now you're lined up. There. All the way. All the way. All the way. All the way. There.
You know?
Lot better there. Yeah.
You don't throw your hat and cut, man.
You can throw your hat.
Woo.
That was good right there.
I
you
didn't
know.
fall off the first one, though. It's the problem.
Yeah.
I think I was late. So about the time I turned loose, the cow cut, and then I felt like I was swinging on the end of the horn out
Yeah,
there.
yeah. And what happened, you know, there first you're late coming out of there, and then that shorted you out going to your left. And
Yeah.
that's where you got to cover that cow's over there. Kick
Right.
on over there.
Kind of caving it out.
Yeah, good
Thanks
job.
so much,
yeah.
Scott.
That's good cows
Woo.
right there.
Big
Yeah.
finish. That's a good ride, huh?
This episode of The Ride with Cord McCoy has been brought to you by Mill Creek Spreaders, where the best is now even better in stainless steel. millcreekspreaders.com.